All right, Scott, thank you. And our News 8 election countdown continues as we take a closer look at the campaigns for Congress.
All of Connecticut's 5 U.S. representatives are up for re-election on November 8th. And our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, is here tonight live as he continues his up-close look at the campaigns here in Connecticut. Mark.
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. The 3rd Congressional District is anchored by the city of New Haven and its core suburbs. And it stretches along the shoreline from Stratford and Milford all the way out to Guilford and then north to Middletown and a large chunk of the Naugatuck Valley. After 13 terms in Congress, Rosa DeLauro is one of the most influential Democrats in Washington. The senior member of Connecticut's delegation, she is a close friend and confidant of Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi. Early last year, she split with President Obama to side with unions in opposing the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement. Described as an outspoken liberal, she represents one of the most liberal Democratic districts in the country. She's being challenged by Republican Angel Cadena, a 35-year-old Marine Corps veteran who majored in political science at Southern, drives a truck all night, gets a few hours sleep, and campaigns as long as he can during the day. While New Haven and the core suburbs are reliably Democrat, Cadena is hoping the working-class areas of the Naugatuck Valley, which is also in the district, can make him competitive. He enthusiastically supports Donald Trump and joins him in opposing the $15 minimum wage.
Small businesses can't afford, to have that type of minimum. It'll increase their overhead. They'll have to cut hours, they'll have to fire people.
DeLauro says that argument is used every time there's an effort to boost the minimum, and that bleak forecast never comes true.
The minimum wage has not kept up with inflation, and so that people are, as I say, working harder, being more productive, and they are really not getting a living wage.
Cadena also enthusiastically supports Donald Trump's immigration stance and building the wall.
They're coming here for, our safety net, financially, and they're turning it into a hammock, and it's getting passed down from generation to generation.
DeLauro supports immigration reform, but says the Republican House leadership has refused to take up compromise plans passed by the U.S. Senate.
We want to make sure that we have a pathway to citizenship and that we are keeping those who have committed crimes and who are felons out.
Cadena has some creative ideas about Social Security. He says he does favor raising the salary cap so higher income earners pay more into the system, but also suggests a way for some people to retire earlier.
Have people, give them incentives to invest more into it personally and lower the retirement age for them, instead of having them chase it the rest of their lives.
DeLauro rejects that idea and only favors higher contributions for higher income earners as a way to bail out Social Security.
My response to the Social Security issue is to raise the cap. That, I think, is the solution to our problem.
And in fact, Congresswoman DeLauro has a plan co-sponsored by Hartford area Congressman John Larson that would actually increase Social Security benefits, but it would require that high-income earners contribute more to Social Security. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.
All right, Mark, thank you. And be sure to join us Tuesday for special live election coverage. It's going to be on MyTV9 from 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock. We'll also stream that coverage at WTNH.com. You can also see it on that free News 8 app.